Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare. To Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map. Mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Mint, and today I have the Sniper Assassin Challenge for Hitman Episode 5, Freedom Fighters in Colorado. Your start point is the southern perimeter, and the very first immediate drop that you get when you start the mission, that drop is where you put your sniper rifle. I prefer you to do a silent sniper rifle. I also wanted to mention that at the end of this video there is a spoiler, cutscene spoiler, so you might want to exit out of the video if you don't want to spoil it for yourself, because it's much better if you play it. That's the tower that you go to. There's 2 guards. They eventually move to talk to 2 other guards. And there's a camera, so follow exactly the path that I take so you don't get spotted by that camera. However, I get spotted by a different camera, and I actually show you where to go to delete the evidence. So over here, you distract the guard. It took me a little bit because I kind of screwed it up, but eventually I got him, and you hide his body. There's a certain sweet spot to how you hide his body here, where no one will notice him. I fucked that up, but if you move his feet a little bit, you can kind of wiggle him around a little bit. No one will see you doing it. Also hide his weapon in the same spot. They won't see him here because I've done it before on my first run, which I got I think up to level 7 mastery, or almost level 7 mastery, and then you just go down this path. If your target gets locked down, they eventually, if you do something wrong, the target will eventually, they'll be like, oh, everything's fine, just we're good. You make your way up here. This guard will be here, another guard will be sitting down. They won't notice you going up here. I don't know if they see you going up there that they might not be very happy with you going up there. I do not know. And as you can see, target locked down because I fucked up because they found that body, that the guard that I subdued. So that is a small mistake, but you're not compromised because he didn't see you. One thing I have to say, that you will miss, and I missed. If you're not good at sniping, I'm not the best at sniping, but yeah, you take down your first, after, they'll eventually let the targets go, because that's what happened. They eventually came out. Boom, I took out the first target. took out the second target. I missed like a whole bunch of damn times, and I was getting really pissed off. But I eventually got the guy. I got the first 2 targets, and then here comes the third target. I think it's that girl. I get her. You can get them all from this tower. I would take a moment of take a break, like a few second break after you kill a target, because they're searching, so they don't let them see you with their sniper rifle. At least that's what my mind tells me. I shot her, but I missed. Like, I didn't fully kill her, and I thought I killed her, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't kill her. So I pick up my sniper rifle up again, and I had to, I was like, oh shit. So I shot her, because I dropped it, because I keep feeling if they don't see me with a sniper, I might be fine. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm like rambling, or I'm getting like a little bit like too excited in my commentary, I guess, in a way. But okay, so that's the third target. The last target is probably, I think, would be the hardest. But sometimes that Sean Rose guy, he'll be in the house. That is hard as fuck. So if he's in the house, restart the mission, he might be in a different spot. It really depends maybe on your speed. I'm not 100% sure, because this was my first run. Like, I did this all my first run, and I was successful. Okay, a few minor hiccups, but I got it done. So I don't know the full ins and outs or consequences of what, if you do this, what will happen. I don't 100% know, but if you do it roughly around the way I did it, you will get your Silent Assassin challenge done, and kind of follow the path I go. There's a couple guards here that you will want to avoid, because they're like fucking hawk vision. They can fucking see you from like super far away. Yeah, so I'm trying to scroll, so because I'm doing, like, I'm recording over my gameplay, my commentary. I like to mention that so people don't get confused if I kind of have like a moment where I might not talk, or I'm like, or just a little, I guess, vocal hiccup, I guess. But yeah, follow this your way through here. This shed to the left is important a little bit later in the video. Just wanted to mention that. To get this guy, or this special disguise to get into the house, this would probably be your best way to do it. You can turn the radio on here and then kind of go around and maybe get this guy and then dump him out that window and then dump him in there. But also, if you do this, there's a guy that walks in here, or as he's walking in here, you throw a coin by that dumpster thing. Another guard walks over there, and that's what happened to me. And I managed to, subdue him and dump him in there, and I got his disguise, so then you're free to walk through a house. There's only really like 2, maybe 3 guards in that whole house that will spot you. And as you see, he's right there. I strangle him. Not really, I don't kill him. Just don't kill the guys, because you're not supposed to kill anybody besides your targets for the Sniper Assassin Challenge. If you get caught by a security camera, you have to delete the evidence. You can read the fine print, but that's just, I just wanted to let everybody that watches this video know that. Yeah. So I do apologize. This video is a little bit longer than any video that I really like. I haven't made a long video like this in a long time. So yeah, I do apologize for that. But you make your way in this house. In this house, you can actually get a key to get to the somewhere. It spawns differently, it seems like. I was trying to look for it, I couldn't find it. To get to that shed, to get the key to the basement. Just want to let because you got to go to the basement. That's where the tornado shelter thing is. And over here, actually, ironically, is it's a 3D printer that will print Sean Rose's face, so you can get into where you need to get. Yeah, this is the server room. This is in the bottom of the house, not like the very bottom, but like as you enter. And there's a guard here. He's got a dot, so don't piss him off. Don't make him look your way. Throw something in a corner so he walks away from you, so his point of view is not at all toward you, because he will spot you. Just predictions. I don't know. I didn't want to test that theory. And then you can just shoot the security box right there. Boom, just done. So if you had that issue, here's a little Easter egg. That actually is a mission from Hitman Absolution, so I wanted to mention that, ironically. So then I actually decided to lockpick this, and you can lockpick it without the guy that's inside, from noticing. Then you distract the guy on the outside, and there's a fuse box that you can destroy. Well, not destroy, but like you pull the fuses. So the guy from the inside of the shed walks out. So I distract this guy. I'm kind of going along with what I see. So he's like, what the fuck is that? Blah, blah, blah. On me, I would be like, okay, somebody threw something, so there's an asshole probably either to my right or my left. I'm guessing to my left, and I would go there instead of actually walking where somebody threw something. But anywho, this guy will investigate the area, kind of walk back the way here, like in this little area, so he doesn't see you, because he does have a dot over his head, so he will spot you and recognize that you're not one of them. It's kind of racist, but yeah. And then over here is the actual key to the basement. So instead of picking the lock or busting it open, plus you can examine something. So it gets you more stuff and a screwdriver. And then you can hide a body in there. So yeah. And then you go over here and you can just easily, boom, open the door without having to pick it, because those guys will see you if you pick the lock. That's the only reason why I did that, and I didn't want to take the risk. So, but I did bring a lockpick just in case I needed one. So yeah, boom, right here. And yeah, so there's a guy over here. I just decided to pick whatever random object that I can throw, and I decided to throw it as far away as possible. And boom, and then you go right away to your right. There's where you gotta go. Boom, right there. And then you take that mask that you did the 3D printer thing. Boom, you go in there. You're done. And that's pretty much the mission. And then there's a couple things that we didn't see in any other Hitman mission, which you examine and shit. So that's kind of cool. And this is where, spoiler alert, so if you don't want to go any further than this, don't go any further than this, because the cutscene after this kind of spoils a lot of shit. So, but yeah, as you can tell, you know, the Shadow Client has been basically obsessively stalking 47. I think he thinks that 47 is really adorable and cute. You know, he wants to play with his bald head or something. I don't fucking know. I mean, there's a lot of weird people out there. But anywho, you know, there's, you know, just a little bit more that he examines, and then he leaves, and then there's a cutscene. So I'm going to say thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Give me feedback, what I can do to do better or improve on, or what challenges that you would like to see. And I am the Mint. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of like, I don't know, chicken scratch or chicken shit of a commentary video. And I am the Mint. Enjoy. Peace. Enjoy the cutscene. It's pretty fucking cool, actually. So, yeah, mad props on this episode. I'm really happy. They did great work on this. This is awesome. So, yeah, peace.
Could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean Providence has infiltrated ICA, and Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I. Away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him.
Better than anyone.